So now read a pre-prepared statement from Matt Weston. As we've seen across the country, the visit of Donald Trump has energised a huge number of people for whom his policies and statements are unpalatable and completely at odds with what you would expect from the so-called leader of the free world.
Say it clear, Donald Trump's not welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear.
When he pulled out of the Iran nuclear deal, and that was the work, the hard diplomatic work of years and years and years of quiet, unnoticed work. How dare he try and rip that up?
Of course, he has a right to visit this country and speak, but I have a right to say that I find the behaviour of the UK government, and especially of the Prime Minister, disappointing.
We stand in solidarity, don't we, with all those people around the country, not just in London, but everywhere around the country. And actually, even in Bristol last night, I've got a daughter in Bristol last night, she phoned me really excited, thousands on the streets marching down there.
It is quite clear, however, that this visit is important to the President of the United States, and he also wants to do a trade deal with the UK, where he will have the upper hand.
My family were active in the 1960s in standing up for equal pay, and the women's movement was really important in giving me and my sisters a voice. Donald Trump is trying to turn the country back. Well, he's trying to turn the planet back.
And he will come, and this will come at a great cost to our NHS, to the farmers in our agricultural sector, and to our pharmaceutical and chemical industry, and most pertinently, from the local area, the automotive manufacturing sector.
We parted at Obama's election, but actually, when you go through the facts, when you look about the invasion of sovereign countries, when you look at the amount of bombs dropped on innocent people around the world, there isn't that great deal of difference.
And then the second thing was pulling out of the Paris Climate Accord.
With all those people that Trump, that monstrous president, has targeted and vilified since he's become president. Women, Muslims, trade unionists, defenders of human rights, our gay brothers and sisters, the Mexican and Central American families torn apart.
I suppose the main thing I wanted to say is we need more people. We need more people to be demonstrating, to be speaking out, to be taking some courage and spreading the words, making these connections, making it real.
When you look at the early warning signs of fascism, you get powerful and confusing nationalism, make America great again. You get the disdain for human rights, locking up migrant children. You get rampant sexism. You get the control of mass media, disdain for intellectuals and the arts, identification of enemies and scapegoats as a unifying cause.
So we have to be serious about the threat to the world order that Trump and May and all of those horrible people across continental Europe who seem to be rearing their head. There is a serious threat to the type of world.
Respect of the presidency and respect the American people and say, yeah, you can come. But we should call him out on every single time, everything he said, and we should expect our government to do the same.
Because we've got to stop this here, we've got to stop it there, and we've got to stop it everywhere. So solidarity and support to you all, and fantastic you've all turned up.